Hi, this is Jim Karras. This short video is to explain a little bit about the concept that we have in developing the CVCI website. CVCI website is a reflection that CVCI is looking to be the recipient of the best of all of the different components that make up a company's ability to manage and create value for their customers. The CVCI website allows for new members to join, after which they will be able to see information that isn't available to non-members. So as you can see on the site homepage, we're using a new platform. So this particular site is not yet live. The URL is https://cvci.wildapriscot.org. Wildapricot.org is the vendor that manages the platform for associations. So on the home page, there's a About Us. There's a Join About Us, which will have information relating to the advisory group, information relating to CVCI. We're just in the process of forming this page as well. The non-members can also see a Join Us page, which asks primarily for one opportunity to join as a free subscriber. In the future, we certainly will have a premium membership, but initially here all we have is just a free subscriber membership. New members will log in here, go with their email, and then it'll take them onto some other screens that will have them become members. The system will automatically take care of that. There'll also be a page for events. There'll also be a page for news, and also some information on contacting. But more importantly, let me go ahead and log in here. So I'm going to log in, and as a member would become a member and logging in. Now you would be able to see this other tab here, which is Members Homepage. So I'm going to click on Members Homepage, and of course it's just a starting point at this point, but at least I wanted to point out the concept of the website. When we talk about companies managing value for their customers, we have a lot of different categories that all in one way or the other, depending on the company, depending on the type of business they're in, etc. So what we wanted to do was focus on the concept of best of the best, so that each of these, and there might be some others, that make up the various topics, the various tools, etc., that a company might use. For example, customer experience, going across the top, pricing, call centers, co-creation, sales, marketing, innovation, product development, big data and analytics, customer engagement, B2B, B2C, social media, customer-centric, organizational change, voice of the customer, CRM and AI, customer service, transformations, branding, content marketing, and I'm sure yet to be identified other categories. The primary focus of this website is that each one of these would contain a wealth of information, all managed reflecting the best of the best for each one of them. So if we take a look at if we take a look at one of the pages, or one of the sections, customer experience, and click on that, it takes us to the home page for customer experience. And this is a standard page that will all of those items that we saw, the grocery list, will have. So there'll be some explanation, of course, of the page, of the topic. But what we'll start to fill out are that each page will contain coordinators. And these are individuals that are professionals in that particular field that act as the coordinators for data that will be ultimately shown on this page. They'll identify, for example, books that are cutting edge. Each of the books will have the opportunity for a book review or a purchase. Things like discussion groups, like in the customer experience area, there'll be a discussion groups on customer experience management, voice of the customer, customer journey mapping, customer journey mapping digital, and customer relationship management. In addition, there'll be a focused articles, case studies, white papers, and webinars that will be accessed through this page. There'll be a series of mentors, and these are primarily subject matter experts globally, and they'll have blogs as well, opportunity for members to one-on-one have discussions. Also, there'll be a group that will form for each one of these pages, each one of these topics, that will be managing the development of training for, in this case, customer experience. So there might be 6, 7, 8 individuals here that will be offline working as a team to create training for customer experience. That will be part of our overall masterclass training. Also on this page, we would see events for customer experience. These aren't events that our association hosts. These are events globally and that reflect this topic and the subject matter expert information that would be available. Also on this page would be a grocery list of vendors that provide software products that help manage, in this case, customer experience. We would also identify potential job openings through recruiters and for our membership. So this page is, again, just typical of a page that would be exists for each one of these categories that we saw on the members home page. When you think about it, and so for each one of these areas, if we have a separate home page, and each of those home pages have a fairly wide range of information, the entire website will actually be quite in depth. The main thing is to keep focused for each one of these categories so that we truly reflect the best of the best and the latest and the most valuable information for our members. The website hopefully will be completed and ready for opening the doors about the 1st of October, the mid-October. I'm looking for a response. I'm looking for feedback. I want to make sure before we build this site out that the concept itself is a good concept. So your feedback to me would really be helpful. Thanks a lot.